Welcome everyone, it's Hasmi here, and in today's Ni no Kuni video, we're gonna be talking about possibly the most frequently asked question I've been getting recently, and that is, as a free-to-play player, how can you get more diamonds, how should you spend them, and what should you pull in the gacha, which banner should you pull on, and should you actually use your diamonds on them? So first of all, we're actually going to be talking about the gacha, alright? For this, you have to understand how the game's power system works. Right now, we have a special event gacha that is specifically for the hippocampus. It is a super rare water familiar, and it is actually a top tier familiar. It's very recommended to get it. But should a free-to-play player actually use diamonds or even tickets on this event banner? Now, first of all, you need to understand that in Ni no Kuni, even though these event banners are there, the pity and the loyalty system does not carry over. So if you don't get what you want from an event banner, that's it. Your chance is gone. So in the bottom left corner, you can see, for me, I have to do 55 more points, which is either 110 tickets or 55 diamond pulls, and I would get my pity hippocampus. So for spenders, this is actually good because spenders have a better chance to get the pities, or if they potentially want to get multiple times a vacant familiars from the banners. But in the top left, you can see that loyalty points earned from the event summons reset once the applicable event ends. That means if the next banner comes up, your pity is completely gone. So why is this important? Now, to know if the event banner is actually worth or not to pull as a free-to-play player, for that you need to understand what is your long-term goal as a free-to-play player and what is the awakening system. Now, as a free-to-play player, I can outright say your chances of getting super rare items are super low, and even if you get one, your long-term progression is not about super rare items. Instead, what free-to-play players are striving for are 4-star items. The reason for this is that 4-star items are relatively common, and you're gonna be getting them left and right, especially over the course of months. But super rare items are, even in Vale territory, is extremely rare. Even whales have to spend thousands of dollars potentially to get these super rare items. So it's just really unrealistic for a free-to-play player to fully awaken them. So why is a free-to-play player mostly going to focus on 4-star items? The reason for that is the awakening system of the game. Now, by default, obviously, a super rare 4-star is better than a 4-star item. But as you awaken items, you also unlock additional abilities for them. You can check it by clicking on the magnifying glass and checking all the different levels of awakening. On level 3 and also on level 7, you unlock additional passives for your items. You also give additional stats to them, so the item gets stronger. Now, if you've been leveling up your 3-star items, or even your 4-star items, so you probably noticed that like a 7 times awakened 3-star item actually can have better CP and bonus stats compared to, let's say, an unawakened 4-star. So a lot of people have been asking me, hey Hasmi, you said we should focus on 4-stars, but aren't 3-star weapons better? Now the answer to that is quite complicated, but the TLDR of it, that yes, at the beginning 3-star items are potentially better. But since currently it costs terite and lots of upgrade materials, if you spend everything on your 3-star items now, you're basically dedicating your current character to 3-star items. That means if you will want to get stronger, you have to upgrade your 3-star items. But long term, as a free-to-play player, your goal is to be switching to 4-stars. And if you spend everything on 3-stars right now, once the time actually comes that you start getting the 4-stars and you slowly start awakening them, then you will be out of terite, you will be out of resources, and you're gonna hit a pretty thick wall on how to progress further. Now, it's the same case with 4-stars and super rare 4-stars. While if you get a super rare 4-star right now, for the next 2 or 3 months, that item is pretty much gonna carry you. But long term, your goal as a free-to-play player is to awaken 4-stars at least to like 7, 8, or 9, but even 10 is definitely realistic for a free-to-play player, and at that point, these items are going to be better as a free-to-play player. Now, knowing this, we are back to the banners. So, do I recommend using the event banner as a free-to-play player? My answer is no. First of all, possibly you will never reach the pity, so you're already gambling whether or not you're going to be getting the super rare familiar, which is hippocampus in this case. Second of all, even if you get hippocampus, the chances of you getting multiple of them is extremely low. You can gamble it and you can get lucky, but overall it is very low and the event will be gone. On the other hand, if you use your tickets on the normal familiar banner, the pity is going to actually stay, and constantly the tickets and everything you put into it is going to build up, and over time you're going to be getting more and more and more familiars. And most importantly, even though you're still going to be getting super rare familiars when you reach the 200 points pity, the most important thing as a free-to-play player, as I mentioned, are the 4 stars, right? So you want to get as many of the 4 stars as you can. And for that, the normal banner is just simply better because you're going to be hitting the middle pity a lot more for 4 stars. And as I said, a fully awakened 4 star as a free-to-play player is going to be better than your super rares, which you just cannot awaken because your chances are just so low. So the answer is, as a free-to-play player, in my opinion, normal banners are just straight up better because that is the only realistic long-term goal that you can set if you really don't want to spend on the game. And if you're wondering if you're ever going to get the chance to Hippocampus if you missed out on it this time, I can let you know that at least in Taiwan and the Korean version of the game, these unique familiars do eventually get added into the normal banner, so just focus on the normal banner and eventually you'll get a chance to get even them. The next question that comes now is, should you be spending your diamonds on summons? Now this comes from what I just said. The answer is pretty much no. The only reason diamonds would be worth it is if you really want to get the Hippocampus, let's say from the familiar event, because you want to reach the pity as soon as possible and get as many Hippocampuses as you can. To understand why this matters is, you need to know that the pities are points. You need to reach 100 points for a guaranteed 4 star and 200 points for a super rare 4 star. But tickets only give you 0.5 points, while diamond summons give you 1. So the tickets, you essentially have to make 400 pulls on an event banner as a free-to-play ticket user, whereas if you use diamonds, you only need the 200 pulls. So again, as a free-to-play player, to actually get this pity, it's extremely hard to impossible, actually, in my opinion, to reach the pity. But if you spend the tickets on your normal banners, eventually you will reach it. So you shouldn't be spending your diamonds on the summons. Then what should a free-to-play player spend their diamonds on? The best and most efficient pack to get is the Diamond Rebate. Now I cannot show it because I've already spent it, but straight at the featured, the final option here is going to be a Diamond Rebate. It's a similar window like the bird here, with the exception that it costs 1600 diamonds, I believe. And the reason why that pack is very good is because over the course of 1 week, you actually get back all the 1600 diamonds with additional money and goods, and it's basically a free pack that you can spend your diamonds on while getting back all your diamonds. So that is definitely the best package to get as a free-to-play user. Additionally, over the course of the game, there will be multiple of those packs coming out. I think in the Taiwan version I played, there were 3 or 4 of those packs that will come out over the course of a few months, so all of them are worth getting because you get your diamonds back with free items. What else should you spend your diamonds on? Because in my opinion, technically nothing in the shop is extremely worth it. Everything is very expensive and it's obviously designed right now for spenders. But there is one thing that I do recommend getting every single day, even as a completely free-to-play user, if you're not getting diamonds from the daily packs or anything. And that is the daily energy drink. The daily aroma focus is not really worth it, but the daily energy drink is only 50 diamonds. Now I know you might not be swimming in diamonds, but this is really worth it and I will tell you why. First of all, if you checked my leveling guide or even my how to make a million money in a single day in the game, you know that almost everything in the game requires energy drinks to be efficient. You get 700% more experience, 700% more gold and prizes, and that is perfect for leveling and making money. Additionally, it's actually pretty easy to make diamonds in the game. One of your main game modes to get diamonds in the game or even Terite is going to be your familiar adventure world. In this world, every single day you will be able to check the map and even refresh it for free once a day, which I already used here, and it's going to spawn a bunch of random materials on your map. I know, for now, while you're low level 1 to 3, even if a diamond spawns here, which is possible, or Terite, you're only going to be getting like 5 or 10, which is actually pretty good again, considering that one energy potion that you want to spend every day your diamonds on is 50. But in a week or 2, you're gonna be getting higher levels, and also this familiar adventure is going to level up, and eventually you can get lucky by getting 30 or 40 diamonds every single day. So once you're gonna be low on diamonds over time, you're going to be able to get and build up your diamonds from this adventure, which I do recommend to use it all on your energy potions. Apart from all that, I really just don't recommend spending your diamonds on anything else as a free-to-play player. Just get the diamond rebate, get your energy potions every single day, and continue progressing the game. Don't get stressed by others progressing faster. There's a lot of luck involved, there's lots of grinding involved. The most important thing is that you do your dailies and log in every single day and do your thing as best as you can and not skipping out on your daily rewards. But I hope this video helped everyone. This is just a really quick guide on what you should be spending your diamonds on, what is the goal really as a free-to-play player long term, and why you should be focusing on 4-star items and not 3 stars or even super rare 4 stars. But if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below and I'll try to answer everything. Thank you so much for your support and I'll see you all next time. Alright, bye bye.